In this video, we're going to be looking at how Latin terms are used in English. Latin was the ancient language of the Romans, and today it's considered a classical language, but its influence can still be seen in the realms of academia, law, science, and everyday language. Here are 150 fairly common terms that you might have come across. Now, don't worry, we're not going to go through all of these. There is a link in the description to a page that'll tell you about each of these. What we're going to do is just have a look at a few examples. We'll look at some examples in academia, law, science, and everyday use. Let's start with everyday use. So here are some easy ones. E.g. and i.e. E.g. stands for exempli gratia and i.e. stands for id est. You will undoubtedly have used these. They come from Latin. E.g. is used for an example and i.e. is used to express the same thing in a different way. They are different, don't confuse them, and I will put a link in the description to a lesson that describes the difference between e.g. and i.e. Also, am and pm, very common. Ante-meridium, before noon, post-meridium, after noon. But what about this one, per diem? It means per day, and it's a term that's commonly used for a daily rate. So, if your company sends you away, you may get a per diem rate, say £20 a day. That covers your expenses. What about this one? Ad hominem. Now this one's a bit rarer, and it means at the person. And if you're having a discussion with somebody and they attack you personally and not the point you're making, then you can say that is an ad hominem argument. You are attacking me, maybe my experience. You're not actually attacking what I'm saying. So ad hominem is a useful term. Okay, let's clear that. Let's look at a few terms that are used in the law setting. Pro bono. Pro bono means for good, or for the public good. It is often translated as free, so lawyers may work pro bono. That means there is no charge. They are doing it for the public good. In absentia. It means in absence, and you will see it most often in courts when the defendant is not there. The person may be tried in absentia. What about this word? Alibi. Alibi is a Latin word. It means elsewhere. But it has come to mean proof of being elsewhere. Okay, that was a few on law. Let's look at academia. Et al. Look at that full stop. This tells us it's a contraction, a type of abbreviation. It stands for et alia. It means and others. And you will see it in referencing. Fred Bloggs et al. So Fred Bloggs and others said something. Magnum opus. Magnum opus means great work or masterpiece. For example, Shakespeare's play Hamlet is often regarded as his magnum opus. Or alma mater. Alma mater means nourishing mother or bountiful mother. And it's used in academia to refer to the educational institution from which someone has graduated. Harvard University is his alma mater. Next, let's look at science. QED, Quod erat demonstrandum, which translates as which was to be demonstrated. It is used at the end of an argument to signify the desired outcome or conclusion has been successfully demonstrated or proven. For example, the analysis of the data conclusively demonstrated a correlation between smoking and lung cancer, QED. Next, in vitro. In vitro means in glass, and it's typically used to describe an experiment that's conducted in a controlled laboratory environment, in other words, in a test tube or a petri dish. And then we have non sequitur. Non sequitur means it does not follow. And you will see this in other fields other than science, but it is used in science to make the point that someone's assertion does not follow on from what's been said. It is a non sequitur. It does not follow. Okay, we have looked at Latin terms in everyday use, academia, law, and science. On the website, there is a list of over 150 of these terms which you may come across. There is also a test on the website, and there's a link to that in the description. That's everything. Thanks for watching.